Hey everyone, welcome back to Glazers. I'm Kyle, and this is Mike, aka the Michaelator. And today we're answering the question, what is the best used car for a first date under 40K? Mike, talk to me.
It's Friday night. You got a date planned. She said be there at 8. You're pulling up. You don't have a new car though. You're a savvy investor. You bought something already depreciated so that you can ride up in style. And you're pulling up to impress. What are you pulling up in?
That was a great intro. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay, so with that said, Mercedes-Benz C300.
It's got all the bells and whistles, but none of the go.
So, yeah, it's a slow car, but this is a first date.
It's true.
You don't need any of that. Plus, you're a man of class.
Yeah,
you let the children do what they do in their race cars.
Yeah, at their takeovers.
Yeah. I have it in B tier.
B tier? Okay.
Top of B tier.
That's fair. Put it in B tier.
C300, there we go. Matte black, maybe A. We will get to that later, though.
I'm gonna say, in the same vein, a Lexus IS 350, but here's the kicker. You can get a 2023.
What do you mean by in the same vein?
It's a luxurious sedan.
It's no, dude, it's a Lexus. It's a Lexus.
A Lexus is right up there with a Mercedes. It's literally based on that brand.
A Lexus is right up there with a Mercedes. You heard it here first. It's gonna be a long episode. Okay. Even if for some strange people Lexus is right up there with Mercedes, you cannot say that for the average date that the person you're picking up is going to agree. You have to acknowledge this world does care about brands a little bit at least.
What are you giving the IS 350?
Probably D tier.
No, dude, it does not deserve a D.
Yeah, it's a Toyota.
Nobody actually knows that. Look at that.
No, why'd you whisper that then? Why'd you whisper that?
Because don't tell them it's a Toyota.
It's a Toyota. I put the Genesis G70 in C tier.
Whoa.
So the Genesis G70 is not as good of a first date car as the C300 Mercedes. It is not. That is not as good of a car, 2022,
Yeah.
for a first date as a Mercedes-Benz, a name that means something.
Okay, we might have to move it around. I do think that is the general order of those cars. However, since you talked about the Genesis G70, you can actually get a 2021 Genesis GV80.
That thing is nice.
Dude.
That thing is, especially because it's like you're gonna pick someone up and probably they're not gonna know
Oh, yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
It could be nice.
It could be really, really nice, dude. The Genesis GV80 is up there with, like, the most, luxurious cars until you get to a crazy level like a Maybach. I put the GV80, which is the highest tier Genesis, in the S tier.
So, it definitely is not. And we'll come back to that. But the reason why is because of brand equity. Brand equity is incredibly important
Okay.
on a first date. It just is. Like, maybe it's not important to you as a car guy, but it is important on a first date.
But it's above the C300 for sure.
I'm going to be honest. I think it's right there with the C300 just because it's so much it's nicer.
Mm-hmm.
But a C300 is the benchmark for luxury. Like, there's no way that a Genesis SUV that a Hyundai, let's just be real here, hiding behind all these new brand names, that a Hyundai is better for that purpose of impressing someone than a C300.
I think it actually does a really, really good job of that. Meet me halfway. Let's put it in A just to have right now everything kind of gradiated around the tier list.
I don't know if I can do that, boss.
Dude,
you're gonna sneak that thing up. I have to put my foot down. After what happened last episode, I have to put my freaking foot down.
Let me keep the Korean cars. Let me
No, dude. I'm not letting it happen again. I'm fighting for this right now. I'm putting my foot down.
All right, we can put it at the top of B tier.
Put it at the top of B, and we'll come back to it. There we go.
All right, top of B tier. Porsche Macan. For under 40, you can get a 2019. It's a little old, but you can get a Porsche.
Unfortunately, that's pretty high.
Porsche badge, Lexus, Mercedes, Genesis.
No. Porsche badge is all the way.
Yeah.
All the way to the top.
Yeah.
That's got to be S tier.
Porsche Macan, it's a 2019.
Dude, it doesn't matter.
You can't pull up in the new one.
Let me see what the 2019 looks like. Yeah, you're good, bro. It's the same thing.
It's the same one?
It's the same thing, bro. It's the same freaking thing, bro.
Yeah,
you're
it's
good.
the same thing.
You're good. That's an S tier under 40K buy right there.
All right, yeah, Porsche Macan S
Porsche
tier.
Macan. Bro, do they make those certified pre-owned? I'm gonna have to scoop one of those up. Yo, straight. I'm not even kidding.
You
bro.
don't want the 2019
Bro,
Macan, bro.
is it certified pre-owned? Answer the question.
I don't know. Somebody will certify that for you for 40 grand.
The next car I've got, I'm making a strong push here. I don't know if it's gonna be met with the same energy, but the Jeep Grand Cherokee L Limited. So it's the extended cab, 2021.
It's okay. It's a Jeep. Like,
yes, but it gives off, like, there's something about premium SUVs. Premium American SUVs that give off, like, you got something going for you. You know what I mean?
it's giving a little bit of mom car though. Like,
Okay,
just
but
a
you just
little
gotta
bit.
get this thing in, like, a black or something. It's also a masculine car,
Yeah.
which can get you some extra points.
There's a lot of nice SUVs in this price range though.
I'm thinking that's a solid C-tier car.
I feel C tier for it. I feel because you get SUV points. I think a first date car in SUV. I'll stick by that. You know, it's big, it's comfortable, it's safe, it's masculine. Like, it says a lot of positive things. I'm gonna throw a little bit of a curveball at you. 2018, a little bit old. F-150 King Ranch.
This guy loves the King Ranch, bro. I mean, this is good, but for a first date in any urban area, this is bad.
You don't like that?
I mean, look, maybe if you're out in the sticks, this is a play.
Dude, that's a nice truck.
The interior is pretty nice,
The interior is crazy.
but it's an F-150.
I come
dude.
pick you up in the truck.
This is an F-150 though. This is like run of the mill, like my contractor, my pool guy, like every blue collar guy I know drives this. Like,
Yes, but this is the guy who pulls up to the work site and doesn't get out the car. You walk up to him, you need something, he rolls the window
yeah,
down
but you
this
don't know
much.
that. You've never been on a job site, bro. Like, you don't know the difference between a King Ranch and a normal F-150.
It's true, but it's a nice truck. And I think if you get into a guy's car and she says he has a nice truck, I think that says something really good about you.
There's no way you're putting that next to a C300.
There's an argument to be made.
No, you're mad.
There's an
You're
argument to be made.
You're mad. You're mad. You're mad. You're mad. You're mad. I will give you C tier by the seat of your pants, but I will not give you B tier for that. That's crazy. Mercedes-Benz.
I think because we set the standard of the C300 being in B tier, I have to shift everything down. I had the King Ranch in B tier. I'll take C tier for now. The 2022 Volvo XC90.
The what?
It's their big luxury SUV.
Dude, this screams boring.
It is a little boring.
This screams grandpa to me. I actually think so. You're gonna say that this is a nice car,
yeah.
so it gets some points because even though no one knows about it, I'm gonna say this actually goes negative from baseline because it's so boring.
It's obscure for sure.
No, but it's like this guy has no personality at all. This is anonymous blob car.
It's true. It is
That's
a little
what
bit
this
anonymous.
is.
It is a little bit anonymous, but it is solid, safe. It's the
Those are
safe
all
bet.
bad things. Those are not what you want to be.
What you're losing in dangerous points, you're gaining in. I am being a devil's advocate.
Yeah, you're gaining in what? Airbags? That's what you're gonna tell her about? This baby's got 25 airbags. No. Look, I'm not gonna give you F tier.
No,
Because that's just crazy, but it's gotta be D tier.
It's got to be D tier. I agree. And I had it in C, and we're moving things down. Yeah.
Alright, let's get right to it. Ford Mustang GT.
Don't even make me, dude.
No, we're doing it. Is it worse than a Lexus 350?
Are you 18 years old?
If you're 18 years old, this car's pretty sick.
10 out of 10.
Pretty sick. If you're 20 years old, pretty sick. As you get older, this gets exponentially worse.
It's like you're a grown man with like a job, and you bought that.
And you bought that, yeah, exactly.
That's like the choice that you made.
Alright, well, we're putting it all the way down there for now. Okay, what else we got?
It's a little old. Again, we're creeping down the list down to 2018, but you can actually grab an M4. It's going to be the pre-facelift version, so it won't be the newest 4 Series, but it still looks pretty good. It's going to be super premium on the inside.
Give me a year.
2018. It's the last model. It's one of the newer years of the last model.
Alright, we're working with something. We got something here.
It's an interesting discussion. I think because it's an older model BMW and it's a 2018, so it's not going to be the cleanest example. I would normally put an M4 on this list at like A tier, but this one I'm feeling like C.
Yeah, but hear me out. Is it worse than a Genesis GV80?
I think it's worse than a GV80. I think the GV80 is so much more luxurious.
I think it's bottom B.
Bottom B, not high C.
I just think no matter what, it's better than a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and it's better than a Genesis G70. It just is. It's got a BMW badge. It says M4 on it. You know what that is loosely.
Yeah.
Like, it's just got to be at least bottom B.
Okay, all right. I have an argument for you, and here's why it's going to go in C. And let's move to the next car, because a 2018, same year, AMG C63 is bottom B. It's going to be the pre-facelift, so we know we got a facelift in 2022, but it's the C63 AMG.
Yo, is this certified pre-owned? I might need to pick me up one of these, bro.
So I put that above the M4 solidly. So I put
I don't know if this is better than a C300.
The newer facelift C300?
I don't know. This might be better, bro. It's more masculine. It's got way more personality. The inside is not as nice. Actually, it's a C63 though. So it's got like premium level leather and trim and all that.
Oh yeah, no, it's a beautiful car.
I think this car, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I think this is solid.
No way you're pulling it up.
Dude,
no way you're thinking A.
Dude, I'm thinking A, bro. I'm thinking A. I'm thinking A, dude. I'm thinking A.
It's 2018. It's tough. Though,
I know,
dude,
but it's a C63. It's literally a legend. Like, okay, no one cares about that, but it's awesome. It looks sick. It has a lot of personality.
It sounds incredible.
Sounds incredible. A lot of presence. When you get in this thing and you like are driving normally, it's like very clear this is not no base level. This is like a serious car. It's got AMG trim on it. It's got Alcantara on it. It's got like this is a sick car.
People when you park it are gonna tell you nice car. Like this is a big like broad range of car enthusiasts, old, young, are gonna tell you really dope car guy, and like that's cool when you like pull up and you have a girl with you, and then like random people compliment your car. It's like, oh man, like,
I think this John is A tier.
All right,
I think it's A tier, bro.
We're glazing it, and you gotta I'll give it A tier, but with the caveat that we are glazing it because we love the C63. Let's see if that's an A. Let me give you this: 2020 Jag F-Type. If that's an A, where do you put it?
God, I hate the F-Type.
Where do you put a 4-year-old F-Type?
I hate the F-Type, but you know what? This is not a video about what Kyle likes. This is a video about best first date cars, and so it's pretty good.
An F-Type is a really good look.
It looks like it's not as slow and terrible as it is. So, I'm not talking about the V8, but you're not going to buy that because it's way too expensive. You're going to buy the V6, which sucks.
It's true.
So, A tier?
I gave it A tier.
Dude, it might be S, dude. I mean, it just looks like a sports car. You don't know nothing about cars. Like, it's not. Yeah. It's pretty good.
It literally
convertible.
It has a badge where you don't ever see them. Like nobody ever sees a Jag badge. Like it has supercar shape. It's gonna sound like a supercar. You can get it in manual, which is like a really interesting vibe. Like it can bring some personality to the game. Might be S, but I put it in A.
It's either S or A. As much as I hate that car. If this was Kyle's list, it'd be like an F. Maserati Ghibli S. And we're getting away from ourselves. We need to come back for the M4. We need to come back for the F-Type. But
yeah.
Maserati Ghibli S 2021.
Oh my God. The Ghibli is priced down to under 40 grand.
Look, don't worry about that.
Oh my God.
This is not a video about depreciation. This is a video about best first date cars.
Oh my God.
It's not Michael's list.
Dude, that is tough. What's the MSRP on that?
You don't need to look that up. You're just going to make yourself sad. Don't look it up.
The MSRP is 100 grand.
You don't need to look that up. Okay? It's here now, under 40K.
Oh my God.
Where are we putting it? It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. Maserati badge. That's got to be S tier.
That's weird though. I don't give it S tier because that screams like scammer or something, dude. That's such a weird car.
No, that screams scammer to you.
No, that
doesn't scream scammer to most people.
It's a weird, luxurious car.
Yes, but like it doesn't scream scammer to normal people. Okay.
Hear me out.
Remember when we were growing up and we had a friend who used to live in a really nice neighborhood and their neighbor had a Maserati and we were like, man, that's sick. Like we didn't know anything.
True.
Like it has that prestige. There's no way you cannot say, dude, it's right up there with Porsche.
Here's the thing. If you have a Porsche Macan, then it's like, okay, cool. Like he makes money and he wants luxury. If you have a C63 AMG, it's like, okay, cool. He makes money and he wants speed, or an F-Type. He makes money and he wants speed. A Maserati Ghibli is this weird like middle zone where it's like, why do you even have that? Dude, I put it in B.
That's okay. No, that's egregious.
Dude,
that's crazy.
I just, maybe I'm hating on the car.
You are hating on it.
Maybe I'm hating on it too much. Fine. I'll give it an A because I feel that it's a B, and I'll trust my gut and know that I hate it.
Okay. It's definitely S, but we'll leave it in top of A for now, and we'll come back. You've made some compromises. I'll make some compromises. Okay. What else you got?
All right. The last contender for the A tier, and that's what I think this is. But, now that things have changed up, the landscape might look a little different. What do you think about the Range Rover Sport? You can get a 2019. A little bit of legacy.
Let me see what that year looks like.
For the distinguished gentleman. It looks like a Range Rover. Range Rovers have looked the same for 100 years. It's pretty good.
Yo, is this certified pre-owned? Yo, if this is certified pre-owned, this might be one of the... Yo, this is good. This is good. Dude, seriously, like, this is a nice car. It has a lot of presence.
Yeah.
The interior's sick. Like you said, they look the same for a billion years. Doesn't matter what year you have.
Yeah.
No one's getting in this thing and being like, oh, this is old. Unless you have like a 2008.
Yeah.
Oh, man, is that nicer than a Porsche Macan? No.
It's a 2019 Range Rover Sport, and it's a 2019 Porsche Macan.
Okay.
I probably give it...
A
yeah.
class.
I probably give the Macan an S, and I give the Sport an A.
So something else I had an A, which might need to get the boot now. But a 2023 Audi A5 Premium Plus.
I know what the A5 looks like. The Premium Plus, I imagine you get the nice wheels and maybe an interior package or something. Maybe you get some peanut butter seats or something.
Bingo.
That's a nice car.
It's a nice car.
Probably on the same level as the C300.
Really?
I wouldn't put it anywhere above the C300. I'd say that's literally a direct competitor.
Fine.
Stick it in B.
Boot down to B class.
Stick it in B. We have some heavy hitters in A right now.
The Jaguar XFR Dynamic SE. Let's do it quick. We don't need to spend a lot of time here.
Okay, so it's their sport sedan, a Grand
Sport
Tour.
sedan.
You got a fairly new one.
Aggressive. Jaguar, brand equity.
It's kind of giving old man a little bit, though.
It is. Which is not always a bad thing, but it's definitely not giving as old man as a Volvo. I think it's probably the top of B. It's not A.
Yeah, it's probably mid-tier B.
It's B.
I think the top of B has to be reserved for the GV80.
What else you got?
This isn't going to scratch any of these cars because we've done some good work so far, but you can actually pick up a 2021 Scat Pack.
Again, man, it really depends on what part of town you're in. Because the Scat does have a little bit of a name for itself.
It does, and it does have a lot of personality behind it. It says something about you as a driver. It says that you want something aggressive, you want something fast. You kind of like have an outlaw kind of vibe.
That's right there with the King Ranch.
Yeah. Okay, fair. Chevy Tahoe or a Suburban. Honestly, they're the same price. You can get a 2022. Just a big Chevy truck.
I've seen them, the new ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there with the Jeep C tier.
C tier.
Easy.
Clean cut. Pop it in the C tier.
Toyota Supra.
Toyota Supra. Under 40.
2021.
You can only get the 2.0.
Doesn't matter at all.
Matters to me.
For a first date car.
Are you picking me up?
No.
If she's picking me up and she's in the Supra, I'm checking the engine bay.
No, you're not. You're falling in love immediately.
I'm checking the engine bay. I'm like, what the hell's in here? It's not a B58. You're not my girl. Where did we put the F-Type?
Okay. You don't need that answer. That's not relevant information for this vehicle. Okay, yeah. Let me just bring you back down to earth because I know you're just going crazy.
B tier.
Look, there's no need for that. There's no need for the theater. I'm a civil guy. Okay?
All right, what are you going to sneak into the B tier if I want the Supra?
Look, you give me something, I give you something. You know what I mean?
Oh god.
Okay, but hear me out. Is it nicer than a Grand Cherokee L?
I'd say it's pretty comparable, honestly, but maybe a little better if that's your swag.
Is it better than a King Ranch?
Yeah, it's better than King Ranch. Because at the end of the day, it's a really unique looking sports car, and the King Ranch it looks a lot like an F-150.
Is it better than a Genesis G70?
I think so. I think it.
Okay.
I think it ekes out a G70 by this much.
All right, so you said it was right there with the Grand Cherokee. We gave the Grand Cherokee C.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me just refresh you on what some of the B cars were. M4, GV80, Jaguar XFR Dynamic, Mercedes-Benz C300.
Bottom of the B tier. Those cars fill out the top and the middle of the B tier. None of those cars are bottom B cars.
Yes, but again, this is such an age-specific car. It's like if you're 20 years old and you pull up in this Supra, that's sick. But
I've seen people confuse Supras for Porsches.
I think the Supra's top of C. You think it's bottom B.
What do you got? Maybe we can make a deal.
All right. We'll come back. We'll leave it in B, and we'll make a deal here. I like that. All right. Tesla Model Y performance. I have it in B.
I think that we put the Tesla Model 3 in B tier on the last one. This is so much more of a competitive list, and I feel like it doesn't make up the space, dude. I think it's a C.
Yeah, but you would say that the Tahoe's nicer? Think about who we know that drives Tesla Model Ys. Like, it's still a nice car.
No, it's a high tier car, but I don't know if it breaks into B to compete with a C300 or
I think it competes
a
with
Genesis GV80.
Certainly competes with the Supra.
I can see that.
I would certainly rather pull up in a Tesla Model Y than in a Supra for a first date. Certainly.
It's just so basic is the issue. Like, everybody has one.
Yeah, but that's also a little bit of a status symbol.
So is that the deal? If I get the Supra in B tier, you sneak the Model Y in B tier as well?
Well, where do you want it? C?
I think I put it at the top of C, and I think I put the Supra at the bottom of B.
Okay, well, we'll come back for that.
All right.
I don't know that that's what I want to cash my chips in. We'll come back for it. What else you got?
Audi e-tron Sportback.
Okay, not the e-tron GT.
Not the e-tron GT.
Okay.
I really tried. I really tried to find an
okay.
e-tron GT for under 40, but I could not.
Okay, Audi e-tron Sportback.
You
What's
get the
that?
Sportback. It's just a slightly smaller version of the e-tron GT.
Oh, it's like a little SUV weird thing.
It's a crossover thingy, yeah.
Dude, that's a Tesla Model Y. That's just a Tesla Model Y. I don't care what you
It's
say.
an Audi Tesla Model Y.
Yeah. Where do we put the Tesla Model Y? C?
Yeah, top of C. Just put it there.
Bro, that's better than a Supra, though.
An e-tron Sportback? I don't know, dude, because it's a crossover. It's a little bit of a mom car that's got nothing exciting about it.
Fine. What else you got?
And the last thing I got is a Dodge Durango. You can get a 2021. It's the same thing. It's just a big old truck. So where did we put the Chevy Tahoe?
In C class.
Probably put it.
I put it in D class.
I probably put it D. Yeah, I think the Chevy Tahoe is nicer.
Durango, D class. D
Yeah.
for Durango. Okay. 2021 Subaru WRX STI Limited.
Dude, that's low.
I know.
I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that one bit.
I didn't like it either. You know what you need to do. Buy your own blade. Do it. Do it.
These are some of the most beloved cars on the internet,
Yep.
and we're sticking them in the F tier.
Say it. Say where it goes.
Goes with its best buddy, the Mustang.
Yep.
In
F tier. All right.
in the buddies tier.
Making sure we're good. Okay. 2022 BMW 430i Coupe with the M Sport package.
It's giving me high C, low B.
I think B.
I think I put it in B actually above the Supra, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. B works for me.
Yeah.
2021 BMW 740i.
I don't like that thing, man. Dude,
It's a 7 Series.
That's such a grandpa car.
It's a 7 Series, though.
What year is it?
2021.
2021.
7 Series.
Dude.
But it's a giant luxury saloon.
Here's the thing, like, what is that actually contributing over, like, a 4 Series? Like, what does that bring to the table?
I don't know. Maybe just more money.
Yeah, right.
Like, maybe a nicer interior. Like it's just got all the things that like a higher tier car comes
My
with.
criticism of that is the same criticism of the Maserati Ghibli, and I think it says that you're rich and it says nothing else.
That's fair. All right, B class. Jeep Wrangler, Rubicon,
Is-
Ford Bronco, Big Ben, same thing.
Yeah.
Loomis twins again.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now they're not rental spec. Now they've got nice rims. They've got the full package. Where they at?
I think on this list, those cars have to go C. I think they're such a good look, but there are some heavy contenders
It's
so
just
far.
this list got crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, Land Rover, Range Rover, Velar, R Dynamic.
Range Rover Velar.
So
what year?
you're not getting a 2022. So like it's a pretty brand new car. It's got like a little bit of a sport package on it. It's a newer model in general. Like this is not bad for a first date.
I can't get past the fact that a Range Rover is always going to be a good look. I'm down to give it B.
Okay. So that about rounds out the list. Now we've just got a few details we need to clean up and we'll be on our way.
Okay.
So the Tesla Model Y joins the Supra in B. That is where I'm going to cash in my chips.
The Tesla Model Y moves up from C to B.
Joins the Supra.
So either what you're
They
saying,
both come down to C,
what you're
or
saying,
they both go to B.
Oh my god.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. Because they're similar.
I think we got to go down with the ship and we got to move them in C because the B tier is too big.
Great, love to hear it. Last order of business, we're looking at A tier. Range Rover, F-Type, Maserati Ghibli, 2018 C63. Is there anything that's moving S? Is there anything that's with the Porsche Macan? Or are we as car guys going to sit here and say that the Porsche Macan is the only S used car? Like, we can't say that.
It's crazy, but I want to move up to C63.
I know. 2018 C63 is S-Class.
All right.
Buying it.
All right. That's where us as car guys have to come into this list and tell you what to get, regardless of what's going to make the best first impression.
Yes.
The car on this list that is going to bring you the most happiness and your date the most happiness is the 2018 C63 AMG.
Agreed.
I'm happy with that.
All right. F-Type? No? Leave it in A?
Leave F-Type in A.
All right. We're done here.
I'm happy with that. I think we did something good today.
I think we did too. Look, we came out guns blazing, had to make a couple compromises, but we filled in this list. Mustangs in the back, C63 in the front. Job well done.
All is right in the world.
Yeah.
The universe keeps turning.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.